Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news in Wilson where a funeral service for Jim Hunt, who died last week, will be this afternoon and that the public is invited to attend. Governor Josh Stein has ordered that all U.S. and North Carolina flags at state facilities to be at half staff through sunset today. Hunt was the state's 69th and 71st governor, serving for a total of 16 years. The former governor passed away Thursday at the age of 88. Now, services will be held today at 1 p.m. at the First Presbyterian Church in Wilson. And now we want to turn our attention to the West Coast, where massive amounts of rain have socked portions of California, Oregon, and Washington state in flooding situations for the past week or two. NBC's Dana Griffin has more from Sacramento.
Overnight, the relentless holiday storm dumping even more rain across the West Coast. By air and by boat, crews across California rescuing residents caught in high flood waters, as the dangerous weather conditions are now being blamed for 3 deaths. East of Los Angeles, the mountain community of Wrightwood walloped by nearly a foot of rain.
When I woke up this morning, my wife casually mentioned that there was a river running through our property.
Residents caught off guard by washed out roads as water reached homes and buried cars in mud. The rush of water cut off parts of the community. Emergency crews now pulling these people from the roof of their home.
Our rescuers saw some very dire situations where we had calls from residents that were having 3, 4, 5 feet of mud and water surrounding their homes and needed to get out of there.
The water was almost the same level as the highway.
Dina Talling becoming a grandmother just over 3 weeks ago. The storm kept her from seeing her family on Christmas.
I'm stuck up here. I'm stuck up here alone.
In Northern California, heavy rain and winds took down trees and left thousands in the Bay Area in darkness on Christmas Day.
Sounded like something transformer, something blue.
Now with one more round of rain expected to fall across the West today, the risk for more scenes like these not over yet.
And again, that was Dana Griffin reporting. We now want to turn our attention to the Military Bowl coverage that will be right here on WITN and WITN 7.2. As East Carolina University will represent the American Athletic Conference in the 2025 Military Bowl coming up tomorrow against the University of Pittsburgh. Now, kickoff is at 11 a.m. and the game will be televised on ESPN. Now, Sports Director Dugan Lloyd will be there to cover all of the action from the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. You'll be able to find that coverage on WITN. WITN's coverage of the Military Bowl is sponsored by Waco Community Credit Union. And now for your weather forecast. It's looking like a mostly dry day today, but cloud cover is certainly present throughout eastern North Carolina, and a few of us are picking up a few raindrops at this hour. Let's take a look at what we've got right now across the southeastern United States. You can see most of our neighbors up to the north currently dealing with some moisture, whether that's falling as rain, freezing rain, sleet, or even snow. We are watching an area of low pressure bring some wintry conditions to parts of West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey, seeing some snowflakes at this point. But here in eastern North Carolina, we've got a few light showers coming down. Nothing, again, too crazy. We've got, again, very light drops across the Albemarle Sound on the north side and the south side. Right now, again, seeing some raindrops just on the north side of Phelps Lake there in Washington County. Another area of small little raindrops right now going to be moving just south of Columbia in Terrell County, heading towards the Alligator River. For the most part, again, most of us are going to be staying dry today, but we will all be cloudy. The cloud cover is really not going to be given up until we get into really the overnight hours tonight. Once we get past midnight, when I think we'll really start to see these clouds pull away from the east. But for right now, hopefully everybody is just accepting and appreciating the clouds. We will be seeing much different conditions, at least sky conditions, coming up for tomorrow. Current air temperatures in Washington, 46 degrees, east-northeasterly breeze at about 6 miles an hour. When you factor in that breeze, it comes with a bit of a chill. Feels like 43 right now in Washington. We've got the upper 40s currently in Elizabeth City, Plymouth, Manteo, Edenton, Greenville, Kinston, Oriental, and Goldsboro. There are several spots that are already into the low 50s. We've got 52 in Stumpy Point, 50 in Swan Quarter and Kenansville, 51 in New Bern, Beaufort, Jacksonville, and Cape Hatteras. So there's really not a lot of heat present, but all of us are kind of right around the same mark, right around the 50-degree zone. Now, as far as where our temperatures are today compared to yesterday, quite a bit colder. It was a warm Christmas this year, and we are now kind of seeing the flip side of that coin. Right now, air temperatures are about 5 to nearly 20 degrees colder than where we were yesterday at this time. Kenansville right now showing the largest drop in air temperatures at 20 degrees, 18 degrees colder right now in Kinston, Jacksonville, as well as New Bern. Everybody is colder though. Now, tomorrow we're going to flip that trend around. We're going to actually be warmer tomorrow than where we are today. So if the cold weather's got you down, don't let it get you down for too long, because we will be warming up. Right now, an easterly breeze blowing in at about 4 to 8 miles per hour. Raindrops are going to be minimal today, but they're not going to be non-existent. There will be, again, a few showers around. Just certainly nothing, of course, that's going to be soaking everybody. If you missed out on maybe riding that new bike yesterday, you've got another opportunity today. More opportunities over this upcoming weekend, as Saturday is going to be a very sunny day. You see, again, a little bit of cloud cover trying to work its way in over Saturday evening along the northern Outer Banks, but right now it's looking like those clouds are going to be coming in at or a little bit after sunset. As far as your 8-day forecast goes, a little bit more cloud cover on Sunday than what we'll see on Saturday, but it's Monday that brings the rain back to the east. 71 degrees on Monday, going to be very toasty, but 40% chance of rain means I think most of eastern North Carolina will be getting at least a few drops coming in Monday afternoon to Monday evening. And then air temperatures drop significantly, going from 71 degrees on Monday into the low to mid 40s on Tuesday. Nearly a 30-degree drop in air temperatures. Right now, we've got it set at 28-degree change from Monday's high to Tuesday's high, but we will warm back up once we get into, well, 2026. Thursday coming in 52 degrees, 46 the following Friday. Well, that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day after Christmas, rest of your Friday. We'll see you back here coming up at 1 o'clock.